morning, everybody. Welcome to the Pre-Market Live Show. Today is Wednesday, February 18th. The market's a little bit green today, so that's a good sign. We'll see what's going to happen. But first, all information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only, not intended as financial advice. So always do your due diligence. And here we go. There's that heat map. Good morning, Luis Rodriguez. Futures are green, NASDAQ, all that good stuff. Looking pretty good this morning. There you go. Look at all that greenness right there. We'll look at our SPY and Qs and everybody because they're up a little bit too. Not looking bad, but I mean, there you go. You're going to get that curl up. We know that. And it's getting set up right here. So maybe as the week goes on, they start to look really good. And your Qs right here aren't bad. They're jumping up, and they were popping up at the end of the day yesterday there. So they dipped down pretty hard yesterday, and now you're having that pop up, and they are curling up. So we should see some movement on the upside right there on your Qs. And let's see your IWM real quick. That's right. Oh, let me type it in correctly. There we go. And that's up as well this morning. And that had been dipping down there. Look at that. That's a pretty cool look. But it almost looks like it's going to bounce off and come down. So it doesn't look like it's exactly ready just yet. And let's see what crypto's doing this morning. I did see where Bitcoin's at 67,346. So I think it's right around where we left off last night, to be honest with you. And then your Ethereum's at 1979, down a little bit. Ripple's at 146. Cardano's at 28. And let's see what Solana's at. That's at 82.98. So they're down a little bit right there. And they are pulling back a little bit right there. Look at them. Here's Ethereum. And Ethereum was the only one that really looked like it could. Oh, and Ripple looked pretty good yesterday, but they are having a little pullback right there. Ripple getting to be in that spot where the 20 is, so we'll be keeping an eye on that one. That one actually looks pretty decent right there. And then Solana just kind of pulling back, nothing real crazy, just like the rest of them. So there you go with that. And then we had this BENF running up, Beneficient, and that ran this morning. RSI, we always look at that. We look at the RSI, but we don't look at Rush Street Interactive, but we should have been yesterday. That thing was rocking and rolling there this morning. And Ugrow right there, that Urban Grow, that ran up this morning, came back down. GLBE, big spike up there. And MCW is running. That's Mr. Car Wash right there. And then QMCO, remember I was saying that was looking good. It jumped up on its earnings. And VVPR is Vivo Power, and that one looks pretty good. And there's FRO, that was running up, Frontline Pick. So there you go, and a couple that were running up there this morning. And let's see, African nations rush to sell dollar bonds as costs drop, and changing of, what does that say? Laggard? I don't even know what that word is. Artie, what is that? I don't even know what that means. Anyway, U.S. stocks see worst start versus global markets since 1995. And then the Dow futures rise ahead of earnings. Tech stocks gain. Stock futures rise as traders await the Fed meeting minutes. That's come out at 2 p.m. today. Is that correct? I think it was 2 o'clock, either 2 or 2:30. I forget what exact time, but we'll see. Oh, that's not the right thing. What am I hopping on here? We need the calendar here. Where the heck is it? There it is. And what is it, 2 o'clock today? Let's see. 2 p.m., the Fed minutes come out. So there you go. So we'll be watching for that around 2 p.m. right there. All right, let's rock and roll right through the market and see what's going to be popping today, how things look. I know Apple's up. It was up yesterday, and it doesn't look too bad. It's hitting that 50 right there. And then Amazon right there is trying to bounce back up. That looks pretty strong, though, so keep an eye on Amazon. That does look good. And there's that Google right there looking a lot better there, Luis Rodriguez. So we'll see how that plays out today. And Meta's just trying to bounce back up. It doesn't look perfect just yet. I wouldn't say that the market's exactly ready, but these look a little bit better. They're keeping themselves up. Look at Microsoft. That's a good look right there in the next week or so, it looks like. And the video right here isn't looking too bad. That's jumping up, hitting that resistance above it. So we kind of have to see how the market opens, but it is green right now. It doesn't look too bad. There's your Tesla right there, and that is trying to bounce off of that trend line. So they are all trying to bounce back up after yesterday. AMC kind of hanging out, but doesn't look bad. GameStop trying to bounce back up and make a little bit of a base. And again, we kind of have to see how this market plays out this morning and how it really wants to react and run here. Chewy, let's see. That one way in the bottom right there. I think Chewy's going to get set up down here too, so that could be a good opportunity right there for Chewy. And Unity's another one that's way down there. It started to jump up. Remember, it started to bounce and then it took that big dip, and that could be a good opportunity. And then here's our Netflix ordeal right here. Netflix looking pretty good. Like I said, I do think they're going to get it. Here's PSKY at Paramount. It's up a little bit, nothing crazy. And then you have Warner Brothers right here that was running up yesterday, looking pretty good. So we'll keep an eye on them. Of course, we love that drama right there. And AVGO, your semiconductors. Let's take a look. It's down just a little bit, nothing real crazy. And then MU is jumping back up off of that trend line right there. So that's looking a lot better. And what about TSM right here? That looks a lot better too. That looks like it's going to continue to go up and probably get back to its all-time highs. SMCI, like I said, that one's going to get set up. It's been down and just kind of hanging out. AMD right here is down as well and looks like it could pull back a little bit. QCOM running up some more right there, 143. There you go. And that is popping up. And we talked about that last week. So I was definitely early for that one. And snow right there. Here you go. It's snow. It's trying to roll back up, not looking too bad right there. So keep an eye on your snow. And PayPal right here had been curling up, not looking too bad. Still up a little bit this morning. So keep an eye on that one. And Intel right here, that had been dipping down. It's hitting some support. We'll see if it gets curled back up this morning. And Dell, again, I think we'll get cruising. It has a little setup period right here, but Dell's going to be a good one going forward. IBM right there is going to be a good one because that one's way down, and we'll get bouncing back up. Palantir, look at that jump right there. That one's ripping right now. And Sophie was up a little bit this morning and looking a little bit better right there. So the market looks a little better. And I guess the Iran talks are good. I don't even know what's going on. I can't even follow it. I don't even see anything about it, but seems like I guess things are reacting well. Here's Mara and Riot, and they're not too bad. They're up this morning. Look at Riot trying to move, so that's a good sign for crypto. And there's Clean Spark right there, and of course our micro strategy right here. Cadence, how are you this morning? And that looks like it is getting set up right here, Luis Rodriguez. That was probably your bottom, and strategy is getting set up. So which will tell you that crypto is probably going to be getting set up, and it does look like it. So they do look like they're on track together right there. And then your Robin Hood's up a little bit this morning, not looking too bad. The bottoms are probably in. Coinbase as well. So, yeah, I think we do see the bottoms in, and we could start moving up right here. And then our Webull has been a disaster, but maybe it's going to start moving right here. Look at that curl up. If it starts curling up going into its earnings right there, it could be rocking and rolling for Webull. So we'll be watching that to see if it wants to get bullish. And space is just flat right here. Had a little pullback look, and Boeing was getting set up, and there you go. It's running up a little bit more. And then here's your DJT just dipping down yesterday and just kind of holding itself today. We'll see how that opens. Nike's been looking pretty good right there. It's jumping up. It has resistance, but it's trying to get through that. And McDonald's is up again this morning. Look at that bad boy. And that does look like it's trying to crawl off the MACD for MCD. And then your Disney right here is up a little bit. Luis Rodriguez, it's trying to get moving. It's not ready yet, but it's trying. And Oxy right there is up. And then ExxonMobil was up again this morning. So they had taken a nice big dip right there. And now they're trying to bounce back up. We'll see if they really try to bounce back up. If they do, obviously, great opportunities again for that run up. And DXYZ, and again, I still don't think we're out of the woods with the Iran thing. I still think we could see some action or something happening over there. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. And DXYZ trying to bounce up a little bit this morning. So that's what we have this morning. And again, the market's pretty green right there, as you can see. AMD is the one that's red right there for some reason. I don't know what's going on over there. And the video looking pretty good this morning. So look at that bad boy, but it has that resistance. So you have to be careful with that. Let's see what some of these other ones we're up to right here that were looking pretty good. Nuclear just hanging out. That does look good right there. ONDS is up some more. Look at that. That was curling up and looking good. ARM right here was pretty strong, and that one's cruising up and looking pretty good right there as well. And then that UMAC wasn't looking too bad. That's running up as well, and ONDS was running up. and looking pretty good. Nuclear, oh yeah, we looked at that. That was flat. Wolf right here is up a little bit, and keep an eye on that one. And then your EOSE setting up, running up a little bit right there. ASPI up a hair. That's also getting set up in your IMRX right there. Is pulled back. It did run yesterday, and PayPal right here is up, and that one's continuing the cruise. That Galt is not moving. It doesn't move in the morning, but I'm telling you, that's getting set up in Lulu right here. Um, Looking pretty good, I must say, for Lulu. Keep your eye on that. What about Elf? That was up yesterday. It did not continue this morning, and Pfizer wasn't looking too bad right there. What about some of these penny ones? ENSC, keep an eye on that one. And this ERNA, look at that. It's down a penny, but nothing crazy. What about that Mimi right there? That's down pretty big. That had run up pretty big. I figured it was going to be pulling back, and it certainly is right there. MOBX right here. And this guy I was looking at, it could get into a good spot down there, but I was just watching it dip down the other day, obviously. And I'll keep an eye on that. And there you are with them guys. And let's see, light. Oh, that light is a beast. That is a bright light right there. Look at that thing. Just continues to run up. And ON right here on Semiconductor Corp. That's continuing to run up. That looks really good. DHT. What is that, DHT? Oh, that's an oil and gas one. Laptop travel looking good. ARM definitely was looking good this morning. We were talking about that. And Lulu and AUUD was running yesterday. Didn't they have some news or something? I saw that bad boy running yesterday, and it did run some more right there. I know it was running up yesterday in the after hours or something. I saw this thing popping, but it probably ran up some more today there. So there you go. Nice one right there for AUUD. That's up this morning right now. And let's see, big winners this morning right there. And JNUG bouncing back up. Look at gold, and that's what I wanted to look at, GLD. And that is bouncing up a little bit. Doesn't look perfect, but it is bouncing up a little bit today. Silver trying to make that curl up. And again, looks better today, but anything can happen, obviously. DHT is a shipping very large crude carrier. So there you go with that. Oil and gas. So yeah, they've all been kind of jumping up like Rig and all these guys have been running Transocean and a couple other ones right there. So there you go with them. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's take a look and see RENX. What's that doing? That's running up a little bit. Not familiar with it. And there's your AUD GPUS right there, Aerospace and Defense. Let's look at a couple of them real quick and see what they're up to. There's that ZNB and that JIA. That thing's been running around the last few days. And here's Mobile Health Network, and that BNF was running up this morning. OLB was running yesterday. OBAI we were looking at yesterday. How about WeBuy right there trying to move? And let's see, SRXH. We've been talking about that penny one. And there's JTAI. Wow, that thing's getting to be in a pretty good spot right there. Good old Jet AI. And there's silver right there. So we'll be keeping an eye on them. Let's see what Lockheed Martin's up to. That's bouncing back up, looking pretty good. Northrop Grumman, not looking too bad right there. Huntington Ingalls, not looking too bad as well. And let's see what else is going on over here. If anything's trending that we need to look at, let me take a quick look and see. Let me look and let's see. Nothing real crazy. I know that INFQ used to be like that CCCX or something because they were talking about it yesterday in the old Discord and it was running up a little bit. What's Cheesecake Factory? Look at this bad. Whoa, that looks pretty bullish there. Good old Cheesecake Factory, not looking bad. And Travel and Leisure, TNL, that looks like it could get running right there. Dino looks like it's down a little bit, and that's HS Sinclair Corp, and that's a oil and gas one right there. Your good old Dino. And here's another shipping one, marine shipping, Ship Sea Energy, and that one's jumped up there. So that sector seems to be running up. And then, like I said, that QMCO was running up on its earnings right there. So that was looking pretty good. And let me see what else is happening over here. Iran shut down the Strait of Hormuz. Is that how Hormuz? How do you say that word? I don't know. Whatever that place is called. But for a military drill and a warning to the world of the damage it can do. So I don't think it's like I said, I don't think we're out of the out of the woodworks with Iran there. It says it has shut down the Strait of Hormuz for a military drill amid a U.S. military buildup in the Arabian Sea in a move that serves as warning to the world if Donald Trump orders an attack. So if they order an attack, I'm telling you, they ain't even going to be there. It's just going to be so fast. They're going to wipe them right out there. And we thought that Venezuela thing was fast. This thing will be even crazier because again, they're gonna have it's gonna be an Israel and American joint forces right there, and you ain't gonna. I mean, holy cow, they're just gonna wipe them out. It's gonna be pretty wild. So, anyway, that's happening, and obviously keep an eye on USO and your oil because they are bouncing right back up now. So there you go. And again, I didn't think we were out of the woodworks with that. There's that quick logic that's running back up there. Laptop travel. It did have a nice pop. Amazon looking pretty good, I must say. And Apple too. That's not looking too bad. It could get rolling off. We'll be keeping an eye on it. And JFB Construction Holdings. Look at that big dip there yesterday, and that could bounce back up a little bit. Yeah, that got destroyed by a Trump kid. This one, JFB, yeah, I'd say that one got destroyed there yesterday for sure. And I guess Trump kids are involved in this one. Every time they touch any of them, they go down. ABVX right here, Abavax. And this thing isn't looking too bad right there, Luis Rodriguez. And let's see, Central Florida guarding up. CCCX did turn into that INFQ. And so there you go. That was CCCX. And now it is INFQ right here. And it is running up this morning. So there you are. Hormuz. Is that how you say it? Is that an A or an R? A. I can't even see. Hormuz, I think. Hormuz. That's how you Strait of Hormuz. That's how you say it. Straits of Hormuz. Thank you, laptop travel. And so that's how you say it. I had no idea. So that's Hormuz. Okay. Very good. And so yeah, they closed that bad boy down. So I would say progressive G, we should be keeping an eye on that oil right there. Go figure. One day I don't think Ben played the oil calls overnight. It had dipped down. It was probably a good dip and rip look, obviously. And how about your Tiger right here? Looking pretty good. Michael Anthony, Luis Rodriguez, and everybody else. And so yeah, looking good there. And there you go. Back to Monster Sinez days. Here we go. It looks like it's going to continue, progressive G. I can't say that it doesn't look like it's going to continue here. So we will definitely be keeping an eye on that one right there. That 20 looks like it's going to be meeting up. It could go all the way up to that 350 area, it looks like. So definitely keep an eye on Sinez. That does look like it could be in monster mode. And let's see what else is going on here. Redwire up a little bit this morning as well. And our critical metals right here is up a little bit. So some of these are trying to bounce back. USAR up a little bit, and you're seeing it bounce off the 50. So it does look like things are going to move. But again, you still have a lot of volatility with Iran and all kinds of good stuff going on. Here's your boil right here. That's your natural gas. Somehow that thing's like way down, but my natural gas bill is like way up, and my electric bill, I don't even get it. I keep telling you guys, but it's just mind-boggling to me. And gosh, right here, look at this thing trying to roll up, and that is your oil and gas one. So that doesn't look too bad. Fun was looking pretty good yesterday. It's not doing anything. Cracker Barrel not doing anything yet this morning. So there you are with them. And how about Oracle right here? This thing's up a little bit at the moment. And what else do we have? That Snapchat, that was getting set up. That's way down there. That should be a good one right there. And what about Reddit? That should be a good one too. So I'd keep an eye on like Reddit and Snapchat right there. They're looking pretty good. NMTC, their earnings weren't the best. It took a nice little dip right there. Could be a great opportunity. And Data Vault right here is up a hair. Nothing crazy, but watch for that one. It had a nice little dip opportunity in this KXIN. Watch for that dip opportunity as well. And Signing Day Sports was down after it ran up yesterday. So there you go. And that is what we're looking at. NUG is up right here. And JNUG, but they're still trying to get set up. They're not looking bad, but they don't look perfect either. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And NVIDIA is filing to the SEC on Tuesday's show that had offloaded ARM. Oh, interesting. So That's Nvidia offloaded ARM. That's pretty wild right there. And ARM had been looking pretty strong. How much have you been averaging on your electric? I'll have to look and see. It's not. It's just like almost the same. I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't see that I use any more electric than I ever have in my entire life, but they seem to think that you use like twice as much. And you know what else they did? They also came and put like all new meters on for everything, like your electric, your water. And as soon as they did that, the prices like tripled. It was like, well, either this my old meter didn't work or this new one's crazy. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, it doesn't seem normal. And everybody, they've done it to everybody. It's so crazy, guys. I mean, it's the most bizarre thing. Yeah, the water company was like, yeah, we have to change your meter, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, they changed the meter price, like it literally doubled like the next month. I was like, I'm not using any more water. Like, was the old meter that broken? I don't understand what the hell is going on. So these meters seem to just spin like like crazy. I mean, it's wild. So I have no idea, guys. Something's up. It's not normal. Let's put it that way. And so yeah, that's what we're looking at in the world and the globe and everything else. Let's see our stock futures rise as AI fears ebb ahead of the Fed minutes. So that's at 2 o'clock. We were talking about these. We buy was looking pretty good right there. Laptop travel. We saw that on the old scanner right there. It was looking pretty good. Bounced up this morning, had a little pullback, but it could get cruising some more right there. As you can see, it opened up pretty good. Well, it started moving at 7. I guess that's when it opened up here. It didn't trade at 4 a.m. Let's put it that way. Singapore won, but yeah, that one is looking pretty good right there, I must say. And let's see what's up with crypto. Hey, again, crypto just not looking perfect right there. So that doesn't look perfect. And your spy, well, let's go to your spy right here. It's still up. It has that resistance. It's not getting through. It is setting up and it's curling up, but again, could get curled up, bounce down still. So it is interesting right there. And your Qs are up this morning and trying to curl up. So we'll be keeping an eye on them as well to see what this crazy market wants to do. It is pretty volatile right here. That's for sure. And there you are, Sam. So yeah, there you are. And oh, Sam, you're moving into a bigger house with more space. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be a killer, huh? You gotta miss downsize right now with the price of all the everything like the gas, electric, and water bills, and I mean it's just so crazy, guys. I mean everything just literally like doubled and tripled, quadrupled some of them. I mean, just like it happened all in like a year or two. Like what the hell happened? And just bizarre. We know what happened. Look at all the money that gets stolen. Again, I'll do the video on the VFW, my local VFW. That's missing 80K in 7 months. And so, yeah, that's what goes on all over the place, guys. Add all that money up. Not that that was government money, but again, it just goes missing like government funds. And I read you the story last night. So Norcross and his little cronies, they got off. I mean, I mean, nobody is held accountable for anything. These guys just go around, these politicians, especially in these blue states, and they just run it like they're gangsters. It's so crazy to me. And then there's no accountability. Nobody gets in trouble. It's like nothing even happens. Like I think the federal government should step in and be like, yeah, all right, we'll pass this to the Supreme Court. Let's see if your state Supreme Court can't rule on this because you guys are a bunch of morons. Let's pass it to the Supreme Court and see if this is actually something like criminal activity here. And then we'll see if there's criminal activity going on in your state and state Supreme Courts, because obviously there must be. I mean, there's no way that these people aren't getting indicted, Norcross and his cronies. I mean, holy cow, that indictment is crazy. It's like straight out of a mafia movie, what they were doing, shaking people down, and then they just get to walk free and do it again, I'm sure. So it's bizarre, guys. This world, this planet is absolutely bonkers. And yeah, it's all politically motivated. It all politically moves, and that's all it is. It's just a bunch of horseshit nonsense, and everybody knows it now. And money goes missing all over, like this Norcross and his friends and family. I mean, they steal more money from the New Jersey taxpayers than anybody you could ever imagine, guys. It's insane. He's got his hands in the DRPA, the bridge money. I mean, they move money around. It's so crazy. These guys, they just become like multi like tens and hundreds of millions of dollars. They don't do it with their stupid insurance company or whatever they think they have, but they go in and they strong arm people. They're like the mafia. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna own half this business, and you're like, no, you're not. And they're like, yes, we are. And then you can. I know people that have had to do business with them too. And yeah, that's exactly how they operate. It's literally like the mafia, and these maniacs get to walk free because our government's so corrupt in New Jersey. It is wild, guys. I mean, completely absurd what goes on, and yeah, that's what we look at in this country. So anyway, there you go. That's what the market looks like right there. Sam and everybody else. And solar saves you a fortune. Honestly, laptop travel, I guess it also depends on like where you live. I'm telling you, the solar programs in New Jersey, the people with solar are not really saving much money. They have all these issues with their solar. It costs them money. And then yeah, it's just a big racket. So I can't say that the solar in every single state, if you buy it outright yourself, you will save money. But most of these companies, because you'll get a big tax credit from the government, but most of the companies, they take the tax credit because they're loaning it to you, and then they your bill gets cut down a little bit. But honestly, for the hassle that you have and everything, it's really nothing. I mean, my neighbors have it and stuff. It's really it's weird. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, states like New Jersey, New York, and California have been captured by the political elite. Yeah, sure, it sure has. And no X feed this morning. I'm telling you, the StreamYard's just been crazy weird. And yeah, Iran, I would definitely be keeping your eye on that. I don't think that's over yet. It's easy to spend money. Easy to spend when you're spending other people's money. You're not kidding, Luis Rodriguez, and they sure love to do that. They love to spend all that money that everybody else generates for them, and they need a timeout. You're not kidding. And like I said, I've told you guys about Norcross and his cronies before all this indictment ever came out. I was talking about these clowns, and yeah, they are just the most corrupt individuals you could ever imagine. And he's the most powerful. Like I said, he's a political broker. He's the most powerful person. That's the title they gave. You don't even have a title. He's the most powerful politician in our state. He's nobody, but somehow he's the most powerful guy. He's a political broker. I have no idea. I don't get it. And again, I used to work at a really exclusive country club. We used to have a party every year, and the GM there was super respected and hated his guts and used to tell us all kinds of shady shit the dude did. It was crazy. So I know so much, and I just know like that much, and it's crazy. Elon's convinced that solar will save humanity. I agree, Luis Rodriguez. Again, I don't know how it is up in North Jersey, but around here, down towards the Philadelphia area, like I said, it just isn't worth it. It's weird. Like they come. Well, first off, as soon as you put solar on your roof, you void your roofing warranty. So anytime you had a shingles, or if you get a new roof, which you have to get with solar, all the shingles and the manufacturers give you like 30-40 year warranties. They're voided immediately. So if you have issues, you got to go deal with the solar companies. And it seems like once they put them things on your house, good luck trying to get them back out there. And you don't really save that much money. Like I said, my neighbor has it, a bunch of people around here, and everybody says the same thing. You don't really save that much money, and it's a freaking hassle. So anyway, it's corruption everywhere. And yeah, it's power, really. It's the power corrupts. And my wife was texting me. She's like, the power corrupts. It sure does. These people have the power gets right to their head. And then the next thing you know, they're like the mafia. I'm telling you, they operate like the mafia. So there you go. All information presented here is for educational and informational purpose only, non-intended as financial advice. So always do your due diligence. And that is what we have this morning. And what did you say, laptop? New study is out on the benefits of coffee drinking, and you'll forward it later. Yeah, I'm definitely not a coffee drinker, so I have no idea what the benefits are. I tried to drink it, and I just can't get get past it. It's horrible. You got post solar insurance trying to circumvent the electric grid. That's interesting. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if they sell solar insurance around here. Like I said, I just know it's a big racket. So, and like I know, once you see these people walking around your Home Depot and Lowe's trying to flag you down to sign you up, you know they're making a fortune. They're not doing that for nothing. So they have all these marketing people out there trying to sign you up. You just know. And again, I was a fire inspector. I've seen a lot of issues with solar. Seems like a lot of fires are created by solar. So anyway, let's do that tonight, Louis Rodriguez. Thank you for reminding me. I'm telling you, my memory. I have a house full of sick children right now. Dougie woke up throwing up this morning. My daughter has the flu, so it's been a lot of fun. And yeah, Sunday night could work. And I'm telling you, I think I might have something. I don't really feel 100%, but I'm not feeling sick. I just like run down or something. I don't even know. My brain isn't working. So anyway, that's that. Let me get up there and help out with Dougie. He's been up all morning. It's been pretty wild. So I know that's all going around too, the flu and all that good stuff. So Progressive G, you're not a coffee drinker either. It makes you hard to sleep. It's not even that. It's not the fact that it makes me hard to sleep. I couldn't even just take the taste. But you know what the craziest thing is? My favorite ice cream is coffee ice cream. I just don't make sense of it. I have no idea. It's kind of weird. And I love coffee ice cream, but I cannot. I tried to drink coffee. I tried it like for like a couple weeks. I just couldn't do it. I mean, if I drink it, it's like a power drink. I have to literally put like half sugar, half cream, and then like a little bit of coffee for it to taste good. I might as well just drink an energy drink or something. I don't think it's really good for you at that point, but I just can't get through the taste of it. I don't like it at all. So thank you, Laptop Travel. Yeah, everybody's sick in this house. So yeah, let me go up there and see what's going on. And yeah, so many flavors and aromas of coffee. I know you guys are big coffee drinkers. Most people are. My wife loves it, and she tried to get me to drink it. I just can't do it. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, let me hop off here. And you guys enjoy the day. Be sure to trade smart. Lock in those profits. I'll be on in the Discord. Try some good cappuccino or mocha latte. I think I've tried like one of them before. They're not too bad. Again, I like chocolate milk. So yeah, it's much sweeter. I definitely like that kind of stuff. But yeah, I couldn't drink it every day. Now I drink, what the heck? I forget the name of the brand. I forget it called. I don't remember the one milk brand that's like filtered a million times, whatever the hell it's called. But I drink that chocolate milk, and I used to drink a ton of chocolate milk, but I cut back like a whole lot. So yeah, it's I just drink that, and I drink a little cup of it while I eat breakfast, and then that's it. And then I try to drink water. And you tried Luwak coffee. We actually bought some in Bali. Like I said, I remember Laptop Travel talking about, isn't it like bat dung or bat crap or something? It's like the number one coffee. It's like super expensive or something. I remember Laptop Travel talking about it that one day. I know I've seen it before. But anyway, there you go, everybody. So we could talk all morning. You guys know that. But I'll catch you guys in the Discord, and we'll keep you guys updated on this weird market right here. I'm not convinced anything normal's happening. So we got to keep our eyes on this and see what's going to happen here as the market opens. So you guys lock in your profits, trade smart. Goodbye. Good luck. See you later. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great day, everybody.